Good evening, everyone. So, I had a job interview the other day. Have you ever noticed how job interviews are like first dates, but without the promise of a goodnight kiss? First, there's the outfit dilemma. You want to look professional, but not like you're trying too hard. I stood in front of my closet thinking, should I go with the blue tie to look trustworthy or the red one to show confidence? I ended up with a polka dot one. Figured I'd stand out as the fun candidate. Then comes the interview itself. They asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm tempted to say, honestly, on a beach in Bali with a pina colada. But I guess the right answer's in your office, working overtime. And behavioral questions. Tell me about a time you overcame a challenge. Well, there was this one time I managed to get the pen drive into the USB port on the first try. If that's not problem solving, I don't know what is. Don't get me started on the greatest weakness question. I mean, what do you say? I work too hard. I'm a perfectionist. Or my personal favorite, chocolate. Finally, the interview ends and it's the waiting game. It's like waiting for a text after a date. Do you call them? Do you wait? Do you start looking at other jobs or, in dating terms, seeing other people? But in the end, it all works out. You either get the job or you get a great story. Like this one time I went for an interview and, well, that's a story for another time. But anyways, I will tell you about it now. So, I was at this job interview recently, and let me tell you, it's not just the interview that's a circus, it's the whole building. First, there's the security guard. This guy is the first gatekeeper. He looks at you like he's trying to figure out if you're there for a job interview or to steal the secret coffee recipe. I walk up and say, I'm here for the interview. He gives me a once-over and says, good luck. You'll need it. Thanks for the vote of confidence, buddy. Then there's the receptionist, the queen of the lobby. She's juggling phones, typing like she's trying to break a world record and still has the time to give you that you're late look even when you're 20 minutes early. I check in with her and she's like, take a seat. They might see you today or maybe next week. I'm not sure if she's joking or not. And let's not forget about the janitor. This guy, he's seen it all. He's mopping the floors, casually eavesdropping. I swear, he knows more about the company than the CEO. I tried to make small talk. Nervous about the interview? He just chuckles and says, kid, I've seen people come and go. Just remember, it's not the end of the world. Suddenly, I'm getting life advice from the janitor, and it's actually good. Then there are the other candidates. We're all sizing each other up, pretending to be on important calls. Yes, I'm very busy and successful. You can tell by the way I nod and frown at my phone. In the end, I walked out of there not sure if I wanted the job or just a sitcom about this place. Either way, it was an unforgettable experience. And you see, the other day, I was at this job interview. And let me tell you, the waiting room is where the real action is. It's like the WWE wrestling tournament, but everyone's in business casuals. You walk in and there's this tense air of, may the odds be ever in your favor. You've got a room full of people pretending to look calm while mentally rehearsing their I'm the best candidate speech. There's always that one guy who's overconfident, right? He's lounging in his chair like he owns the place, telling everyone about his qualifications. Yeah, I single-handedly increased sales by 500% at my last job. And I'm just there thinking, buddy, the only thing you've increased by 500% is my anxiety now. Then there's the silent type, headphones in, probably listening to Eye of the Tiger on repeat. Getting in the zone, I'm half expecting them to start doing push-ups right there. And don't forget the nervous one. They're shaking like a leaf, fidgeting with their resume. I want to tell them, it's okay. We're all terrified. Here, have some of my water. No, wait, I need that. I have to talk about synergy and paradigm shifts in like 5 minutes. Of course, I'm trying to play it cool, reading a magazine upside down because, hey, that's how confident I am. I know what I'm doing. Then they call my name and it's showtime. I stand up, trip over my own feet, and everyone's eyes are on me. Perfect start, right? Nothing says hire me like a graceful swan dive onto the carpet. But hey, it's all part of the experience. You go in as strangers, but you leave as, well, still strangers. But now you've seen each other at your most awkward. And isn't that what job hunting is all about? Oh yes, and now to that universal symbol of hope and desperation, the interview folder. You know, that leather-bound thing that screams, I'm professional, but also I may have printed my resume at a gas station 10 minutes ago. Oh, we all have that folder. It's like a shield in the medieval job market. You walk into the interview room clutching it for dear life. Inside, it's got your resume, which you've proofread 500 times, and it still probably says attention to DDETIAL. Oh, I remember using the spell check to correct it as attention to detail, but I might have forgotten to hit save. And let's not forget the certificates and letters of recommendation. Half the time, I think they just want to see if you can carry all that paper without it spilling out like a deck of cards. Oh, you dropped your origami championship certificate? Very impressive. Then there's the portfolio. If you're in a creative field, it's like a scrapbook of your life. Here's my work from the last 10 years, including a doodle I did during a really boring lecture in college. It shows my deep existential thoughts about needing coffee. But the best part? When they don't even look at any of it. You've spent weeks compiling it, and the interviewer just glances over the top of their glasses and goes, So, tell me about yourself. Tell you about myself? It's all in the folder. The folder I could use as a makeshift raft if needed. I always want to respond with, well, according to the 3rd page of my resume. In 2015, But no, you have to pretend like you didn't just hand them the written saga of your professional life. In the end, we all know the folder is just part of the dance. It's like peacock feathers for job hunters. Look at my shiny folder, full of papers that prove I'm a competent human being. But hey, whatever it takes to land the job, right? Maybe next time I'll bring a folder that plays theme music when you open it. That's got to score some points. Oh yes, these job interviews, right? They're like pop quizzes where you can't even guess what subject you're being tested on. The other day, I had an interview and the questions, oh boy. The interviewer starts with, if you were an animal, what would you be? I'm sitting there thinking, I just wanted a job, not to question my very existence. So I said, a dolphin, because I'm intelligent, sociable, and I look great in a suit. They seemed to like that. Then they hit me with, if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be? I wanted to say, honestly, anyone who can cook, because I'm terrible at it. But instead I go with Einstein to discuss his theories. I mean, I don't know the first thing about physics, but it sounded smart. The best one was, how many basketballs can you fit in this room? I'm no mathematician, but I answered, depends. Are we inflating them or keeping them flat packed? Because I'm all about efficiency. The interviewer just stared. But my favorite part? When they ask, "Do you have any questions for us?" "Oh, I've got questions. Like, how much coffee is too much coffee here? Or, what's the Wi-Fi password? And is it okay to wear pajamas on casual Fridays?" In the end, I didn't get the job. Maybe they were looking for a penguin instead of a dolphin. Who knows? But hey, if anyone's hiring a dolphin with excellent basketball estimating skills, let me know. And oh, you should know this. When they turn you down for a job and they give you those creative reasons why you didn't make the cut, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. One time I got this reason: you're overqualified. Overqualified? That's like saying, "Sorry, you can't join our soccer team because you're too good at scoring goals." I mean, I didn't realize my resume was intimidating. Should I remove my high school spelling bee champion title? Then there's the classic, "We're going in a different direction." What is this? A boy band breakup? I half expect them to follow up with, "It's not you, it's us. We need to find ourselves." Or how about, "We need someone with more specific experience." Specific? Like, did you need someone who has experience in underwater basket weaving while speaking fluent Klingon? And my personal favorite, "You just don't seem like the right fit." Not the right fit? Oh, what is this? A Cinderella story and my foot didn't fit in the glass slipper of corporate opportunity? Let's not forget this one response. "You didn't show the enthusiasm we're looking for." I'm sorry. Was I supposed to show up with pom-poms and a marching band? Give me a J, give me an O, give me a B. What does that spell? Employment. But the best one I got was, "You're too innovative for our current team dynamics." Too innovative? I didn't realize my thinking outside the box would break the box. In the end, I think what they're really saying is, "We've already hired the boss's nephew, but thanks for playing." It's all good, though. On to the next interview, right? Maybe this time I'll bring the pom-poms just in case. That's it, folks. My sad saga of job interview experiences. If it brings you a good laugh, like what I am having now, then like, share, subscribe to One Learn Skills.